Everyone, this is the Wayne State casting team. Welcome to the Wayne State University Invitational League of Legends tournament. I am one of your casters, Yellow Ice, along with Z.
Hey, what's up?
Now we have a great bout here right now. We have Wayne State University versus Central Michigan University.
Nice.
So right now, we have a pretty even team in terms of ranked. We do have a slight advantage over to the Wayne State University side, as they have 2 platinums and a diamond, but as we all know in League of Legends, platinum is just better gold. We'll see how Apple, the only diamond player in this lobby, will be able to do. So right now, the eyes will probably be, as I said, on the top laner with Apple versus Huncho Gary. But I do expect here the junglers to make a difference. They're almost pretty evenly matched up. Conquer Sazuri does have a rank and win advantage in ranks, but as we all know, wins do not equal skill. He could have just been carried. Who knows?
True. So Apple Slice will be, you said top lane?
He appears to be top lane, yes.
Okay, cool.
Right now we are just waiting for the teams to get ready and use their bans. I believe they are using prodraft.leagueoflegends.com. So, right now, the bot lane will also be a little spotlight. Let's see if the silver does make a difference in between plays versus the full gold bot lane.
Okay.
We don't really know what they're gonna play, so it'll be first time for the casters to see what each one will pull out. I do have some knowledge of what Conquer Sazuri will play. He used to be a top lane main, actually, abusing Tryndamere in ranked, using it to climb all the way to platinum. We appear to have some problems in the chat here. Saint14 saying pro draft because not all of us have all the champions.
Ban all champs. Huh.
That is true. I do not know what the problem is right now, but hopefully we will get this fixed up and we'll have some good League of Legends gameplay for you guys.
Yeah. Yeah, this is my first time spectating Wayne State's team, so I won't know too much going in on what I should be expecting for performance and have you. So it will be cool to kind of see blind what exactly both teams will be capable of, really.
Yes, it will be. As you may or may not, Apple Slice is actually part of the A team, I believe.
Okay. Now, is this game the A team, or is this what game is this one supposed to be?
This is not exactly a organized I don't know how to say it, organized event. This is just people who banded together and, you know what, let's play for the college we play for. This is not the professionals. It's not under TESPA or it's not under any collegiate.
Got it.
So there's no A team or B team. It's just these are the teams.
Got it. That makes sense.
So Z, many people in the league sphere may not know you. Can you tell us about yourself?
Yeah. So, my background, I picked up League 2 years ago, maybe. I work for the Quicken Loans family of companies, and if you guys do or do not know, they have, I believe, partial ownership of 100 Thieves. So there's been a couple of events inside the companies that really drew me in. I love esports, and it was really cool to see a big corporate entity be really excited about it and have internal events about it. So that got me to start learning the game because I didn't really have any friends, and I dragged some friends into it, and they started getting much better than me. But we're here to watch great games, so that should do just fine. For the most part, for Wayne State, I'm involved in the Smash Brothers team. I usually do the coaching and the organizing for all that stuff.
Pretty interesting. Now, there is a problem with the client here, or with the teams. Apparently, something about pro draft and not having champions during the tournament draft. I will say that during tournament draft, you can ban people you don't have, so that's given with ranked games either. So I don't know what's going on, but I only played for Wayne State for like one season on the B team, and that's about it.
Cool.
We never really did pro draft. We just went to the tournament draft and we played like that.
Nice. I did go to it was part of the summer split, I believe, that was hosted in Detroit. That
Yes,
was really cool. I got to watch that. I was there in one of the booths, or one of the upper areas, yeah, with like the food and stuff.
yeah, I went to that event too. It was for the third place game. I believe it was CLG. I can't remember. It was CLG versus I do not remember.
Yeah,
Dang.
off the top of my head, I do not remember either. I just know I went in my 100 Thieves jersey.
Or was it CLG versus 100 Thieves?
Was it? I don't think it was, though. I think they had lost earlier in the split.
Let's see here. I am looking up the riftherald.com. It's unfortunate that I forgot because it was probably one of the best events I've gone to because
Oh yeah, it was awesome.
Because the game I like to play or love to play, and see all the pros, just nice.
Yeah, in Detroit, no less.
Yes, in the Little Caesars Arena.
I would love to see so much more esports just in Detroit. I don't care what game. Just bring them over here. We got plenty of space.
Honestly. So, it looks like it was Clutch Gaming versus CLG.
Oh, okay. It was a really good one. I remember one of the games being incredibly close.
It was, and it did go to a game 7, which means we did hear Silver Scrapes play.
Oh, nice.
Pretty amazing moment.
And they had some great cosplayers come up at the beginning too.
Yeah, and there were a number of notable figures, such as Tyler 1, Mo was there. I got a picture with Travis Gafford too. It was pretty nice. But yeah. So what's going on in this game now?
Let's see.
Pick and packs, like someone take it and draft.
They're linking.
Oh, okay, so we have the draft going now.
Oh, is it in pro draft now?
Yep, it is in pro draft. So Wayne State elects to first ban Thresh.
Okay.
Wait, they're on red side. That means, okay, it looks like the Central Michigan University's first pick is Champion. Icon is blocked, so I do not know what it is, but Wayne State's pick was Thresh, targeting Tropical Killa. Now we see a set ban from Wayne. Did Wayne get the first pick? Okay, so Wayne did get the first pick. I am very sorry. So first pick was a Thresh ban. Second pick from Central, we do not know because the icon is blocked. But the third pick was Caitlyn, aiming to take out Ofasia's laning. In exchange for that, Wayne State bans out Set, aiming to take out his potential as a bruiser or a main damage dealer in top lane. Central elects for an Aatrox. I personally used to play Aatrox in the top lane, and he was pretty fun, but I don't think the nerf's been too kind to him, but I think he's getting back into it, which
Oh, has
is
he been?
yes.
Okay. My friend used to play him and then complained completely after all those nerfs. Bard band, interesting.
Yes, the Bard has been banned out. So that's a double support banned on the side of Wayne State, I believe.
Huh.
Now we are on to the first half of the picks. Central Michigan University locking in the Lucian first pick, aiming to get a very strong ADC in dueling, as well as all-around beast mid game of an ADC in Lucian.
I really enjoy seeing his movement.
It is very satisfying to watch just the Lucian weaving his abilities in between auto attacks. Wayne State, 1 second left on the pick. It is Jace. And in the insta-ban, Misfortune next.
All right, like to see Misfortune come out here. That's
So
they misclicked. It was supposed to be a ban of just Misfortune. Is that what I'm seeing?
there has been a look. It looks like Wayne State did mess up their draft. The first one was supposed to be a Misfortune.
Oof.
Oh, Jace is Leona. Or never mind. So the Jace is supposed to be Leona. So we have a Jace Misfortune pick.
Okay.
Now on the side of Central, we have a Zac being picked up. Zac, I have played him in the jungle. I have played against Zac in the jungle. Pretty good, but no, they elect for a Morgana, aiming to secure the Lucian Morgana bot lane. A pretty good and strong bot lane. Sandra, pretty good pick by Central Michigan. It can be flexed into top or mid. Here we have Wayne State picking Camille in the top lane.
Let's go.
So it aims to be a Jace mid. It looks like pretty saucy if you ask me. Yes, Wayne State goes with a Renekton band. So
cleaning up top lane a little bit there.
Yes, they still don't know if that's a Lissandra mid or top. Pretty good pick so far by Central, securing their bot lane and having a flex mid or top laner. Now you have a Syndra ban by Central.
Oh, and they go for the Zac ban.
Zac is banned. They saw it hovered, and Wayne State, they said, you know what? We're not gonna have any of it, and they pooped out entirely.
That's an interesting ban. I don't think I've ever seen Zac banned in the 2 years I've played.
In the 2 years you have played Legends. But I will say Zac is strong right now. Well, he's been strong. No one just eyes him. Apparently, I think this patch has these series of patches has made Zac a pretty enviable pick. Nice. And last but not least, Central goes with a Tryndamere ban. I believe they saw Sazuri Yasuo conquer Sazuri's Tryndamere games. You know what? He might be in the jungle. We're still not gonna mess with it. Take it out. Wayne with a Warwick.
Let's go.
Warwick this can be seen spectating ranked games to dominate low elo. So against gold and silver players, this will be a
Rammus.
Okay, that is a Rammus.
and a Gnar.
So that is a Lissandra mid.
I am so glad to see a Gnar because I know so much about his gameplay. I'll actually be able to add something to this conversation.
So we have the last pick for Wayne State here. Right now they have MF, Camille. It is a Veigar.
All right.
It appears to be a Veigar support.
That's strong. I like that. With that Misfortune? Yeah.
That is a pretty spicy pick. It appears that CMU is saying ready, along with Wayne State. We are indeed ready. We are going to the official tournament draft.
Let's go.
As seen in the pro draft.leagueoflegends.com.
Once again.
Wait, so the first ban was a Evelyn. Okay. So I can understand Evelyn ban. So Conqueror Sazuri is an Evelyn one trick in jungle.
Right.
So I decided to take that champion out. Yep, everything appears to be going exactly to the pro draft bans.
So what was their thought process behind banning Bard? Has Bard been making some gains lately?
I think so, because I haven't seen Bard picked a lot in my ranked games, but I think this was mostly a ban targeted towards the support. He may have been a Bard main.
Okay, so they have a lot of prior knowledge with the teams.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, my brother plays Bard, and gosh, is it hard to follow all the words and terms just for that character. Something about meeps, it just drives me nuts.
So, I don't know if you know Bard, but the meeps is how he scales in power. The more meeps he collects, the more he increases in his movement speed, more damage he does on hit.
Yeah, it's just the way you hear him talk about chimes and meeps, it makes it feel like a fever dream, honestly.
So now we take into consideration each team comp. As I said, Central will have a Lucian Morgana bot lane, a pretty strong... Wait, that is a Veigar mid. Who is their support? Is a Jace support?
Well, that's interesting.
I'll have to wait for confirmation on that.
Yeah, because there's no need to lock in the characters, so that would have to...
Unless they want to do a switch.
But, like, why would they do that? They already locked it in the way
Yeah. Are we actually going to see a Jace support? I'm pretty sure Wayne State is trolling here.
Well...
Rolly taking out from his pocket the Jace. We will see.
Oh, I'm just saying, they better... Oh, okay.
Leona.
I forgot.
Yeah, our newcasters. That was our bad.
Yep.
We forgot that the Leona... We forgot that Jace was switched out for Leona. That was our bad. I will blame it on the Wayne State team for mispicking.
Couldn't possibly be our fault.
A lot of support for the Warriors in the Twitch chat. I would like to see a lot of that in this game. Let's go. So now we look at the team comms. To the left, we have a pretty good mid-game team in Lucian, Morgana, and Gnar. But we have a scaling bot MF along with Veigar here. MF is more a mid-game team, mid-game carry though, so we'll see. It might be a Veigar. They have strong early game with Warwick and Leona. So I think they have a comp dedicated to just squashing all aspects of the game, I guess.
Okay. I'm curious to see how well the mid lane does.
It is a Veigar versus a Lissandra. I also have noted that the right side of the screen is full capitalized, but the left side only has one capitalization. What is going on here?
What is going on, Riot?
Is this a visual bug or is Riot just being Riot? Now we do have the spectators delay here, so we'll come into the game in 2 minutes. Yes. Curious to see how the top lane will do actually, because Gnar is a ranged top laner, and
yeah,
as everyone know, against melee top laners, it might be a bad time.
Well, we'll see. Nar can be very slippery. Sometimes I feel like he's more slippery than Fizz.
It's indeed because he has that good escape of the bounce back. But we
Yeah.
do have the diamond top laner, so
Yeah, that's true.
he might be able to outplay the Gnar, but we will see.
It'll definitely be very interesting to watch because with the movement options and with the top player, I
Mhm.
think that could be a very uh, a section we definitely want to keep an eye on.
There is a lot of playmaking potential on the Wayne State side. They have a Camille, they have a Warwick, a Veigar, a Leona. Seems to be tons of engage, while we have a Rammus with a taunt and Lissandra stun along with Morgana ult. So it seems all the teams here have good playmaking potentials, but I would have to, just because of the rank, I'll have to give the edge to Wayne State.
Yeah. Yeah,
Because
you're definitely right about the engage, but don't forget Meganar can also help swing it for one of their engages too. It depends on the synergy between Nar and Rammus, I think, for how they're going to make their plays too.
as
Those
we
two can
know,
be really strong in split pushing.
Meganar can change fights, ult him to a wall into a chain wallop. That is a deadly combo.
For sure.
We also cannot discount the ability of Central Michigan University's Lucian. How is he gonna play these team fights? If Lucian gets untouched during this whole time, he will have a fun time with all these. If he dodges the initiation, just you at least try to get someone on the Lucian, or else he will just annihilate the fight.
Oh, and look, we got skins.
We have skins, yes.
Prestige Lucian. All right. Full Metal Rammus. I've not seen that one.
I would say there was a skin advantage, but no, each team does have one skinless player. And as
Let's
we know,
go,
League of
Leprechaun
Legends, Skim
Bison.
does win games. And we have Roly with the Team Pass Superfan of 100 Thieves. Good job representing.
Let's go.
Seems they are spawning in now. Yes, they are. So, Conquer Sadi already with the BM with the GGHF. Oh, never mind. He said, oh, okay.
He
That is
meant
very
Geo.
BM. I'm pretty sure he will get fined after this game. So here we have standard LCS positioning, or standard pro play positioning, making sure no one does any cheeky engages. Although they do eye the Gnar. There, are they gonna try to make a play? Does Gnar know there is a Veigar? They do now. They spot out the Veigar. I don't think they'll do anything about it though. Too far up, and they have no information on where the other teams of Wayne State is.
Minions have spawned.
Yeah, it looks like no one's gonna go invade.
We will have a tame early game. Rammus will be starting Raptors, while we have the Warwick starting Blue.
Okay.
And Rammus does this because there is the jungler will do Raptor sometimes to give the advantage to the bot lane if they want to early push, but if they're not using that advantage, instead they're just gonna have to slow push it.
Oh yeah, I see that. That's interesting.
Mid lanes is looking fine. Top lane, no good poke by the Gnar.
Yeah, early game for Nar. He should be taking a lot of the
Yep.
CC.
So far, both junglers are in their respective other buffs, but it is important to note that Rammus is just on his third clear. Warwick is on his second clear, but he is looking for a Scuttle Cab or an Invade.
Looks like he's gonna go for or no.
Doing a sweeper on blue, and Warwick is going for an Invade, looking to take out that mana boost from blue from the Rammus. And I think he gets this because Rammus started to clear his whole bot side. Now he's looking what appears to be a mid gank. It is. It does look like
he's going
it
for
is
it.
a mid gank. Let's see. That's a
that's
flash. A Rammus flash. We also have a Veigar flash.
Yeah.
That was pretty arguable because now we have a flash from Sazuri.
Early game.
And it leads to a kill. Flash over the wall by Camille. Will they get something?
Holy.
Stunned. That is a double kill from Wayne State.
Wow, top lane looking strong right now.
That was a good roam by top lane, ensuring that they do get that double kill after they expended so much some escape resources on trying to kill the Veigar.
Yeah.
And we have a disconnect. And he is reconnected. He was about to give his team the Tyler 1 treatment of AFK.
Oh boy. Wow, that's such a strong start.
That is a very strong start to the game for Wayne State. And you have it engaged on bot lane on the Morgana. It has been exhausted, but nothing else comes out. That exhausts a little bit too late. But here we have Warwick, Sazuri looking for a gank if they do push up, but it looks like they will play it safe and will just continue to... almost good there, but no hits.
Yeah.
So we have a good goal advantage for Wayne State after that fight in mid.
Oh yeah.
That's surely to help them in the early game.
2,000 lead. Not bad.
They see the Ram is spotted out bot side. The bot lane should move out. I do not know if they spotted the Warwick or not, so they don't know if they're gonna go for a gank or not. So if you move over to top lane, we see a pretty good engaged by Camille going on the that is a low Gnar.
Whoa! He hung on by the skin of his teeth there.
What was that damage? What is Camille's masteries? That was a lot of damage. We do see now, if we see at the CS now, top lane has a CS advantage, jungle has a CS advantage, bot lane has a CS advantage. Only one losing a CS is mid, but that is pretty acceptable because he did give his team that 2-kill mid, even though he only has 1 assist.
Yeah, definitely.
An early Drake coming in from Sazuri here. But we have a Rammus wandering. Ooh, that was almost close. But that was not a 50-50. I don't know if this is a good fight by
No, this
Warwick.
is not looking good for Warwick.
And that is a kill going to Central Michigan University. A good pickup after that dragon was taken from them.
Yeah, they're closing up the gold gap pretty quickly here.
Those are the plays that Central Michigan will have to do if they want to come back from this tiny gold deficit. So far, the game a little bit unexpectedly aggressive early, but it appears to have calmed down now.
Yeah, it's definitely an engaging beginning part of the match here. Oh wow, jumping right on the Gnar.
Yep, that's an ult. We can expect in Warwick to do some damage here. Yep, he has a spear. If he doesn't get it yet, that is a kill. Top lane again, getting the pickup, this time on Gnar. And that Gnar's flash is still down, so he's still susceptible to a gank. They do ping where Sazuri is, though. They might know where he is and know what he's trying to do. Ram is pretty decently behind because of the early aggression, and he's trying to catch up in CS. Picking up the mid wave here, get some good experience. Smites the cannon, that's going to be some gold for him. So far, the tame side of the map is bot lane, even though there was a fight there.
Yeah, it's been pretty interesting to see a side with Lucian being kind of tame.
That is... Okay.
Wow, that was another death. It was so fast, I just about missed it all.
Yes. Oh. Same for me, because that was very fast.
It was so quick.
We were trying to analyze the bot lane's lack of aggression, and we have top lane showing, you know what, you want aggression? I'll give you the aggression. Kills Gnar, and now we have a 3 lead advantage. I mean, 3 level advantage, and multiple tower plates. That is 2 tower plates for Wayne, for the top laner, showing off that rank does matter. This is gonna be a tough one for Central to come back from.
Yeah, that's a strong. They definitely started on the wrong foot there, and they made that really strong play at the middle. But we're still waiting to see what other fights they can pick that can help bring it back. It looks like
from Lissandra. But now Warwick's there. Is he looking for ult? No, he won't. He is. Lissandra was in tower, so if he ulted there, that would have been very toxic-ish for his teammates. Here we have Warwick taking the Herald, looking for a neutral, but no.
No, he's trying to go for the gank.
Top laner calls for the gank. No hits though. That is a very low. They're going for the dive. Hits the ult, and that is another kill. Going instead to the jungler now.
Really strong play there as well.
That is a Camille sub 10-minute Trinity Force.
Yeah, I was just noticing the Trinity Force. I was gonna say something until we had that engagement. That is such a strong.
Central will have to like make a play bot lane at least. That is like their most gankable lane, I would say. Then again, it's pretty hard to gank all these lanes that Wayne State has. They have a Veigar who can just stun the gank. There's Camille now, spotting out and forcing Rammus to get out of his own jungle. That's a pretty big blow. Rammus will have to farm his already farmed bot side. That lacks a red buff.
And if you look at bot here, they actually the blue team CMU was actually able to take a huge chunk of damage off of Wayne State during that whole middle engagement. So the bot lane is definitely seeming like the strong one.
Nothing comes out of it. That is a exchange of flashes on what appears to be the Morgana and the Leona.
Ooh.
But there's a fight going on mid, pretty low. Top laner could have died there, but no, he gets out. Rammus could have died there, but he gets out. But this appears to be drag control for Wayne State University. The CMU bot lane is here though, so I don't think it would be wise for them to go for it. Instead, they're going for the Lissandra? No, Lissandra's out.
Oh, it looks like they're going to engage on drag anyways.
Yep, that is an MF ult. Clears the middle. Gets hit by the stun. And gets almost full hit by ult. But now here comes Leona. Hits the E. Hits the Q. Morgana. There's no escape for her. And she's on an ult from Warwick into the Lucian. That appears to be dead Lucian, but no, he healed. A nice play
under the turret. Yeah.
Nice play by Lucian. Gets out. Here is Lissandra though. Free ults. Leona. Is that enough damage to kill the Leona? We know Leona can be tanky.
Rammus can dive. Here we go.
Oh, a flash under turret, but that will be traded away. Pretty aggressive moves here by Central Michigan University, but I believe that is the right play to do. They are very far behind and they need all the gold that they can get.
4,000 gold trailing right now. Yeah, it definitely seems. It definitely seems like bot is where I think we're going to see a lot of CMU make plays.
Yep. But here, trading away that engagement, we have the top and mid laner, taking away the mid turret with turret plate still active. That was pretty strong. Good rotation by Wayne State, identifying that, you know what, the mid laner is was dead and the Rammus was low. We'll just take the middle. Both teams here trying to play vision for the dragon. Vision is very important. Right now, no team has eyes on Herald, but we have tons of vision going down on the drag.
And it looks like Warwick's making a play for Herald right now.
Yep, Herald. I think they reasoned that they wouldn't try the Drake because they still don't have eyes on the Warwick. So they said, you know what, let's not risk it. Junglers ahead and Smite. We'll just leave it alone.
And they're winning so well on top lane. They've definitely got the control for Herald.
Yep, going that to Camille, just adding that split push potential. Looks like they're roaming down mid bot. It looks like they want to make a play for Herald here. Camille's been spotted out, so they're just gonna leave Gnar to top.
Whoa,
trying to trade a turret. But the Veigar stun does hit. Oh my! Oh wait.
Wow.
Sandra, but that still cannot make it. That was pretty. Almost got out, but Leona hitting that E before on the way, and that's a TP top. They might not even lose anything for this. Pretty strong rotations and plays by Wayne State so far. Oh, MF got rooted. Will anything? No, Camille is right there, ensuring nothing happens to the ADC. We have a Herald being used bot lane. This surely has to be an engaged bot side. A TP coming in from Lissandra, making sure that if this fight happens, it will be a 4-on-4. MF nearly dies, gets ulted in and dies by the Lucian ult and AA, but Camille just so strong, bursts down Lucian. Will they able to turn this fight because Warwick's now here? This fight could turn into Wayne State's a favor, which it does, but the Camille is low and no mana, so they will have to back out here. That was a 2-for-2.
Yeah, it looks like Central was definitely picking that fight, and I thought they were gonna bring some sort of advantage out of it, but Camille was able to.
Oh wait,
get
Camille didn't back.
They're still going?
I guess so, because it gets a kill on Lissandra with almost no mana. Apple or health turns the fight like it's not even turning the fight around. He started a new fight. That's pretty aggressive. They even have a ward there too. Wow, Apple just wow. Such aggressiveness.
Yeah. Well, when you're that far ahead, why not?
Now we do see it is a Veigar Gnar top lane. Now it's a range versus range. I do think that both of them have decent clear, but Veigar does have advantage in clear. Although for 1v1, I do believe the Gnar has the advantage here. Gnar still gets stunned. Camille's here now. It's only possible to think that there will be kill, and it does come out. So strong.
That Gnar really should be playing under turret.
Yes, I agree with that, because as a Camille with Trinity Force, Tiamat, and Vampiric Scepter, this Gnar 0 and 4 is going to be hard for him to catch up in this game. But it seems that if CMU can just focus down that Camille early, it should be an almost even fight. Here we have Camille 1v1 the Rammus, but a TP's coming in.
Oh, good play.
Apple Slice appears to not want any of this. This might be a kill over too.
Oh, that was a good knock.
And it does a shutdown on the Gnar. He needs that gold a lot.
Yeah.
And that is pretty big for Central. Oh, there's a stun coming up from Leona. Decent damage on the Morgana. Hits, misses the E. And ult misses on Lucian. There's a lot of resources expended.
Yeah, we've got
But here
4
we
on
have
5. Here we
Warwick.
go.
Looks to be a 4-man gang. A beautiful MF ult, damaging everyone. And now this is just routine tower tank. Yep. And that is a tower bot lane. But
Wayne State taking 3 objectives.
Sandra was hit by that Hextech GLP. So now we have a respite in the action here. What do you think that CMU has to do to get back?
Well, it seems like they've been having the most engaged success in bot. They have to be careful with how far they extend, but picking and choosing their fight, maybe trying to have Rammus come down every now and then for bot could help swing it in their favor. The problem is Wolfric always seems to be there at the right time to sway things in bot lane every time it looks like CMU starts to take priority down there.
I think that could be attributed to how much wards that Wayne State has on the bot side here.
Yeah,
they can see where the Rammus will come in, and they can just send the Warwick or the mid laner down for a counter gank.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of stun from Veigar as well.
So it looks like a 4v4 looking here bot lane. They are all sizing up. They are preparing to do this drag. Data says stun from Morgana to the Veigar, but I don't think that'll do anything, just some damage, which he'll get healed up by the plant.
It seems like CMU really wants this drag. We have Nar coming down as well.
Right now there's a Earth Drake soul point. Wayne State wants to secure this. They're telling Camille to TP bot. But it looks like it is a duel. Smite goes to Wayne State, securing the Drake. And it looks like Rammus here. All being focused down by almost all the team. But don't forget, that is damage onto Wayne State too every time they attack.
Yes.
That's a stun on Veigar, but here's Apple going in on Nar. Stun, but no. Looks like they want to disengage in this. But Warwick is still in there.
Yep. The Mega Nar coming in on that engagement.
And the flash by Veigar to ensure he does not get stunned. I'm pretty sure Wayne State had that, but then I think it's a lack of communication from Sazuri or Warwick. He just goes in with the ult. Unless that was a ult to prevent any follow-up. I think that was just lack of communication on the engage and needlessly giving a kill.
Still pretty strong though.
It was pretty. Oh, and that is a Lucian dying to. We just have to expect this from the Camille at this point.
Oh yeah,
Camille's what, a 10-1?
Yeah, 10-1. Wherever Camille goes, there's just bloodshed.
Camille 350 gold bounty. Veigar 250 gold bounty. MF 150 gold bounty. There are bounties all over the table for Wayne State right now. But that means for CMU that if they do get a pick, that is some gold in their pockets. That's some gold that will help them get back and, you know, make much better plays with efficiency.
It looks like they're making a play for Baron though.
And hey, this appears to be too early. Baron still has tanky. That's only one Infernal. But it looks it's gonna be play on Rammus, losing a lot of his HP. But that is a massive MF ult, making sure that they don't want to fight in that. Rammus will look to be down, but no, he is very tanky. Apple sliced though. Nar getting picked off.
Wow, they just lost
a very smooth fight.
They lost all their tank there. And now they can just clean up Baron.
Yep, that's Baron now, with no contest.
So they really just baited out the team and then were able to clean it up.
It looked like it, yes. Because I think the fight started off with Rammus getting caught. And then all the team trying to help. But then what they didn't realize was that Warwick was still around. And I think he catches the Lucian. If I'm not mistaken. Now here's Rammus again.
It just doesn't look
trying to take his blue buff. Now looks like that's another dead Rammus, and that's a flash because the whole team's there. Ooh, Nar with the flash forward with the stun, but I think that's just gonna be.
Oh, he's got the engage.
Nice fear.
Yeah.
By Warwick there.
That definitely kept him off.
almost looked like it was gonna be a pick going towards Wayne State. Nearly turned disastrous, but able to escape, and a pretty nice play to kill the Rammus.
So we've got Trinity Force, Ravenous Hydra, and the Aegis of Legion already for Apple Slice.
CMU playing for drag control again. I think that's what they have to do here. Prevent Wayne State from getting any more drag points or Drake points.
You don't want to see him steamroll with all those points towards the end of the game.
Yep. Because if Wayne State gets a 5 Drake advantage, if it goes to Elder, that is insane. Here we have Apple engaging on the Morgana. Almost hits the E, but Morgana flashes out. Apple, he's just too much of a threat, forcing sums out to anyone he engages on.
The vision down in bot is just staggering in that river.
And we see top lane. That's gonna be a slow push, though, for blue side. So that tower. Oh no, it looks like gonna be a red side. Never mind. I am mistaken. CMU has to make some sort of desperate play here because Apple will just continue to steamroll.
It's getting tricky because they can't pick and choose their lane anymore. Everyone's roaming.
Mm-hmm.
Which is a really strong position for Wayne State to be in. For not exposing any
Drake fight. Does CMU really want to fight this? They are down a lot of gold. Let's not engage. Looks like they're focused on the dragon. Who's gonna get the smite off? Lucian
got it.
Takes it for CMU, and it looks like this fight though is going the side of Wayne State.
Yeah, there goes their Gnar. Lucian's really desperately trying to stay alive here. And I don't think Apple Slice is gonna let that happen.
That didn't even look like it hit the wall, but that's a quadra kill for Apple. And an ace. They got the Drake, but how much did it cost?
Right. But they were definitely trying to make some sort of play out of that, and they did accomplish one thing, but unfortunately they lost their whole team for that goal.
Like, personally, if I was a player in CMU, I would make that play too. You need to make something happen at this point.
Yeah.
You're too far down in gold. You just have to try to get all the gold you can, any advantage you can. But no, it looks like a end game situation here. Worst case scenario, Wayne State will just back reset and push for the win.
I think that's what it's kind of looking like they're doing right now.
Yep.
Playing it safe. Warwick's cleaning up his jungle, and it looks like he might be moving on.
I will be honest to you, Z. This looks like an impossible comeback. Wayne State up 6 objectives. All their towers are still up. They're up 2 Drakes and up a lot of gold.
Oh yeah, 20,000 gold. That's nothing to sneeze at. Just under.
Just under. Now
It certainly seems like a hard to win situation. I won't say unwinnable, but gosh, do they have a lot of.
We've seen miracles happen in pro play and in our own games. So what I believe CMU needs to do here is you try to take the fights where they're scattered.
Absolutely.
You have to pick off that one lone member.
But as you'll see, like right now, Wayne State's been keeping mostly together, and the only person that's ever by themselves is the Camille.
Yep. And Camille, even though being alone, still manages to get into most of the fights because of that TP. But Gnar fighting under turret. Will it matter? It looks that's tremendous damage to Camille. But Lucian's here now to turn the tide. That is a very low Gnar.
Yep.
I would suggest while they're doing that, here's bot lane or the bot side of the map, just taking inhib. Morgana gets hit by the Leona E. No follow up. Almost no follow-up as the Gnar E just misses the target. But that's a very low Gnar. This is a full-on fight now. There's a Rammus just trying to tank, but
that's
nothing can do. This appears to be game. Nice MF ult, damaging all members of CMU. Flash out by Lucian. Morgana dead by the MF, and this appears to be game
Yep, there's GG's in
for
chat.
Wayne State. That is indeed a victory by Wayne State. Pretty clean game by them.
And I think we pretty much summed it up nicely too on the end of those plays there. Like as you were saying, they had to CMU had to try and find some sort of engage where they were all by themselves, but the only person solo split pushing was the Camille, and the Camille was able to dive turret and still not die at that last play.
Yes, tanked a Gnar, full on Gnar ult, a Gnar stun, Lucian coming in with the E auto attack Q, taking some ult, still managing to live and be part of that last fight.
Yeah, them not taking out Camille there was basically the last nail in the coffin.
Yep, it looked like they could have turned something around if they managed to get Camille back regen. Then they can try to fight a 4v5 without the Camille that's hard carrying Wayne State there.
Yeah, 17 kills for that Camille.
Amazing. Now we see the gold differential here. Top lane was just battered, bruised, and ganked by Wayne State. They just focused on top lane and just made it a point to make it Gnar not part of this game at all.
Yeah, and looking at vision too, if you look at Wayne State's vision, it's almost double just by the Leona, I believe.
Yep. Vision, important part. That's how they managed to find picks. That's how they managed to do the objectives. Clearing out vision. CMU had to go in blind for Baron, I believe.
And you know that we were saying how bot seemed to be like the one spot that CMU had the strongest showing, and the Wayne State just had so much vision down in bot. They were able to clean up any of their loose ends they might have left.
Yes. As you see, the Lucian was trying his best there, trying to edge the team forward, trying to get those picks, but it just couldn't happen. The team was just too far ahead. That is props to Wayne State for playing a clean game, and props to CMU for getting some of the picks they did and winning some of those fights.
For sure.
But
yeah.
the Camille was just too much. Here, let's check the damage from Camille. 29 total damage to champions. That's just
It's
ungodly amounts of damage.
That is just about double. No, it is double of what the most damage CMU was able to pull off with one of their champions.
Do you expect CMU will go into try to identify next time if they go up against Wayne State? Is this a best of 3? I thought it was a best of 5. It is a best of 1, so CMU cannot make any changes against Wayne State. Wayne State gets in with the good showing from Camille, showing that, you know what, rank matters, and I will lead this team to victory.
Yeah, it was
not to discount the other members of Wayne State. They played nice, but Camille is just the one carrying them forward.
Yeah, the plays from Warwick definitely were able to shine a little bit too through all the awesomeness that was their top lane.
Yep. So I do believe, is this the end of the stream, Carson?
It can be. Are there any closing remarks?
Any closing remarks? For me personally,
yeah,
you go. You go.
Okay. Well, I was just gonna say, we've got a couple more games for tomorrow and the day after. So I'm really curious to see. Do we have a losers bracket as well?
No, it is a round robin.
It is a round robin. Okay, cool. So I'm curious to see what CMU does to take from some of this knowledge that they got and apply it to their next game. It was definitely interesting to watch. I saw some interesting plays coming through from CMU. I just think that top lane just it grew too quickly, and they weren't able to use those few plays they were able to pull off, which were pretty good, in order to start swinging it in their favor. It started turning into a steamroll really strong in the beginning. So I'm really curious to see how Wayne State plays tomorrow as well. But I'm really excited to see what CMU can apply from this game to tomorrow's game.
I absolutely agree with you there. CMU, I like the early aggression. The Ram is going in for the level 2 gank. Nearly worked. The mid laner survived with the skin of who was it? Who was the mid laner? I forgot. I'm very sorry.
For Wayne State,
It was
right?
I was trying to think of
Lysandra?
the summoner. No, Quinton. Quinton managing to survive that gank.
Mhm.
I liked that aggression, but I will say though, Wayne State had an amazing response to that with bringing in the top laner and Warwick to do a counter gank and just sealing up a early 2-0 advantage. And for Wayne State, they have to be feeling good about this game, you know. That was a lack of a better word stomp. I don't know how else you can describe it. But we can't. If I was Wayne State, I can't rely on the top laner dominating like that every game.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe they had a different plan in mind, but it just turned out to be a top lane carry.
Yeah, and it definitely this game is. I like watching games where there's something I can learn, and this one definitely proved how much vision can shore up your weak sides. Because we saw time and time again the plays that CMU made in bot lane. They started out strong, but they were always cleaned up because Wayne State had so much vision on that side. So I think out of everything I learned from today, that would be the biggest one, that just vision wins games.